What a wonderful flower field. And with that, hello and welcome back to another video. We are here in Germany and one really wonderful hall. As you can see.
From the outside it's not so...
Not so nice, but you'll see. From the inside it's very, very nice. Today is actually a really big day. Not only for me, but also for a person you all might know already, which is Ule. Today is Ule's big day because after 2.5 years of building his Lamborghini Performante, today is finally the day that the car should be able to drive on its own. Hopefully without burning, without breaking down, without anything.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, you might be wondering, why is there my Supra in the back? Look here, I can show you. We had some minor issues with my Supra. Oh, okay. I can't show you, but you can maybe look inside here. And through this hole, you might actually see that there's no engine currently in my Supra. Yeah, and that's actually because it blew up. Yeah, I have a hole in my engine. It was here at the regular service stop, and the mechanic drove it and the engine exploded. Yeah.
Things happening.
Things happen, it's a 2 chassis, it's an old engine, whatever. Getting a new engine for this car, maybe with more power, we'll see. Anyway, let's come in here. We're at Autobahn Performance, or DD Performance I think. And this is actually really fancy in here because it's just really new. And yeah, if you look back here, you see the car, which this is all about today.
Hey!
And you also see Ole. Yeah, you know Ole already, like I said. And yeah,
Servus! Was das auf der Tee oder was?
Beruhigungstee. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the car, you know already that it's about to get serious. They did one test run already. It had like 1,507 horsepower, which is
11 test runs.
Yeah, they did 11 test runs. They're currently fixing some minor issues, but yeah, hopefully it's nothing worse. The car went through a lot already. You started building it 2 years ago. You drove it like this in the rain, and we found out very soon that these filters are not made for water, so the complete engine just fucking exploded, basically.
Completely.
Then he rebuilt it again, and they did one test run, and then he exploded again.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So that's currently
But it was a different job.
a different choice.
Yeah.
So now he came to Dominic. It's a third engine in the Lambo, and 2.5 years later, the car should finally now be able to drive on its own. Or it actually is driving on its own, but
It's driving perfectly, but we are losing some boost at 1500 horsepower. So we can't go up because we're losing some boost. But it runs and works. And we figure out where the leak could be. And maybe it's here. This little bastard here is weak.
Yeah, loose.
And maybe this is the issue why we lose some boost. And now we change the wastegates from the two sides. We know that we are losing the boost on the left side.
Yeah.
We are losing 0.2 bars. This is around 100 horsepower on the left side.
take a look at the car, because the last problems they had was with the original intake manifold. It was made completely out of plastic, so you can imagine what happens if plastic is under pressure. It just disintegrated and went into the whole engine. So they had
Der heilige Gral.
So Ole has a custom intake manifold now, and also in the photos they had to take out the whole engine again.
Yeah.
Because obviously plastic was all in the engine.
But the engine was fine after
Yeah.
the bridge exploded.
Also, if you look in there, you can see the
Yeah, for the
reservoir for the
shocks.
shocks.
And we have nice Dyno performance wheels.
Honestly, the setup looks so nice. The tires in the back, missing bumper. If we drive it on the street, we're not gonna drive it without the rear bumper. Yeah. If you look in here, honestly, I love the suspension because
Yeah,
it's
this is
just
very
fucking
cool.
crazy. It looks so amazing. So not only the engine is upgraded, also the suspension and the wheels.
And the gearbox also.
Fully built gearbox, Pro Max clutch, it's Datsun, everything. Yeah, we have the built engine with pistons, rods.
What purpose?
It's Garrett GTX35 from the AMS kit. It's all from AMS. So we have water-cooled intercoolers. We changed basically everything. It's a kit from the shop, but it's an upgraded engine. So the engine should be fine up to 2000 horsepower, so it should explode. We are driving on Motec, so completely free programmed
Management. Yeah.
We are driving now on ethanol, so we are driving E75. It's a mixture of 75% of E100 and some normal fuel. We have a pump here. It's my mobile. I have 4,000 liters of this shit.
Okay, anyway, that Dominic finishes.
Yeah.
I think he's very grateful if the car is running and not in his shop anymore. And then we can see some dyno pulls, and afterwards maybe we can drive it on the street.
Let's hope for the best. Alles tackern.
100% alcohol. Very good. summer because of the losing of the gearbox and the dyno, etc. Now running, this run was 1,270 horsepower. On the engine it says map 1, it's the lowest map.
So by the way, really quick, we're doing some small runs now to see where the boost leak is, and if the boost leak is fixed, we can do the fucking maximum power run, hopefully. I'm very nervous. This is a very emotional moment for Ule and also for me, because this guy has been annoying everybody for like the past 2 years with his Lambo, trying to get it fixed. Okay, I've been to many dyno pros, but I have to say this is the loudest one I've ever been to. That's fucking crazy. Okay, so by the way, we found out what the problem for the boost leak was, and the problem for the boost leak is this little wastegate here. Actually, one of those two. Yeah, and now we're trying to find a new one for today, which is, as you can imagine, particularly difficult. But yeah, hopefully we'll make it work. We've texted quite many people. If we get a new one of those, it will be very likely that we'll be able to finish what we started and make this car go into the street.
A few moments later.
We figured out that I actually have the same in my Supra, and the only the only part left of my engine is my wastegate. Now I also lose my wastegate.
So, der Supra ist der Teilespender. Außer, na, das ist kleiner.
Is this?
Sicher, mein Auge schon.
Schaut, dass es kleiner ist.
Jetzt ist er mit Bilder wieder drin.
Das ist Inder. MVR. Immer.
MVR.
MVR?
Ja.
Außer!
Is this?
Sogar der
Is this
installiert.
Yeah, so now we have a wastegate, I guess. And I'm missing one now. Yeah. Quit on my wastegate.
Very nice wastegate.
So, my super wastegate now found a new place to stay. And we're ready for the next measurements, I guess. Yeah.
Schokopizza.
I have to go outside, it's so loud inside. But we now tested all the 3 maps. The last one was around 1,500 to the engine, and now he's gonna do map 4, which is gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be the worst map. The highest boost map possible.
It's not the final stage 3 horsepower, what I heard.
Yeah, stage 4, here we go. I think it's safe to say that this is Europe's fastest Lambo. It made 1,630. But now the real fun begins with flames. The last dyno run, I think you saw it on the monitors. I couldn't talk because it was so loud. The car made 1,600 horsepower, and as far as I know, the fastest huracan in Europe has 1,500 horsepower. So if my mathematics is correct and my calculations are right, Ule should now officially have Europe's fastest huracan, which is crazy to me. But this guy, that we all know and love, now has Europe's craziest huracan. Can you believe it?
No words to describe this thing.
testing is done. License plates are on the car. I guess it's time to take it for a spin. So, Mani is gonna be the first person.
Bist du so witzig, oder?
So, where are we going? Autobahn, get something to drink.
Something to drink, and we drive in map 1.
Okay, good luck, you guys. Have fun. I have to say, this car looks so great in black. I think it's one of the best looking sports cars you can get.
So, let's go. Are you excited about the new suspension and everything, or?
I'm more afraid of that the car stays in one piece. I don't want to see any pistons today, any rods, no oil,
Or a tree.
or a tree. I don't want to see anything.
Do you feel a difference in the steering, or
Yeah, it's much more
precise?
precise. That's a good word.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Boah. Boah, it pulls very hard.
This thing is probably the quickest car I've ever seen in my entire life. That's so crazy. Mani must be scared for his life in there, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ole, thank you for the first ride,
Problem, mate.
2023.
Okay, time for a quick break and also for a passenger change. I want to be passenger now. Und wie's?
Oh ja, das ist so geil.
Okay, well, let's see how I like it. Ai.
Hello!
Jeder Performante riecht innen drin gleich.
Meiner riecht nach Turbo.
The craziest thing is, it just keeps pushing, it keeps pushing, it keeps pushing. Oh, the turbo noises and everything, it's crazy in person. You hear everything of the car. It's just so great. It should have been like this from factory, honestly. Yeah, I thought my Supra was scary, but this is like the Supra times 2, I think. Although this drives way better than the Supra.
A little bit. No.
What is 100, 200? 2 point something, huh?
I think 2.4.
2.4 seconds, 100, 200. I wish you could feel it in person. I wish you guys really could. Because this is the craziest experience in the car, acceleration-wise, I've ever felt in my entire life. So map 3, 1500 horsepower.
Activated. You wongst.
Yeah. You know the feeling when you're on the roller coaster and you feel a funny feeling in the stomach? Oh, that's you feel it all the time when he's on the gas. You feel a funny feeling in your fucking stomach. That's just crazy.
Ey, ohne Witz, das ist so schnell.
Shit is fucking crazy. I feel like I'm a fucking criminal only by looking at this car and filming this. Bro, this is the fucking most ridiculous car I think I've ever filmed in my entire life. And I'm so happy that Ole owns it because this guy is just... Yeah, well... Bro, you hear it from so far away.
Oh, für den Moment noch schnell, müssen wir das mit dem Anti-Leg probieren.
Okay, I think it's time to get out, get away from here. Sorry!
Das Rolling Anti-Leg ist hardcore. Also das ist ein Wahnsinn.
Das haben wir ja gemacht und dann hat es die alte Ansagebrücke gesprengt.
Ah.
Yeah, I think that was a very successful first day of testing.
Perfect. Nothing broke.
Nothing broke except for your
Less-
wastegate, which was my
Less
super
warning
wastegate now.
lights than before.
I have to say, this is I've said it so many times before, craziest car ever. Probably also the most expensive Performante in Europe right now. You put like 800k into the car, right? With all the engines braking. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this and if you want more of Ule's 1600 horsepower
I
fighter
want
jet,
more power next year.
yeah,
No.
Need bigger turbos.
let me know. We can try to maybe film during the day next time. Yeah, so this is not the end of the video because Ule actually texted me again that he wants to try it one more time with the Lambo with the rear bumper on, and he's got a bit more horsepower now, so we're back in Germany on the way to the German Autobahn. Yeah, so the plan now is to try it one more time, drive this car on the German Autobahn. It is now 1600 horsepower because in the night runs we were only driving in map 3, which is 1500 horsepower. So theoretically it should be even faster today, 100 horsepower more, and also it's bright so you can see the car a bit more. Yeah, let's get this thing out of the trailer and start our adventure one more time. So another time Autobahn with Ule. And it's crazy 1600 horsepower Lamborghini. This time with rear bumpers and also this time during the day. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, it still feels fucking crazy. I don't think you will ever get used to this kind of acceleration. This car just feels incredibly fast. Feels like a rocket.
Now the suspension is also set up because in the last video the suspension was built in but not set up. But now it feels really, really good. Yeah.
It kind of feels like the car was meant to be like this because it just works so good. Now after 2.5 years, how happy are you?
Finally.
Finally.
We finally done a different job, so most of the work Dominic does with building the car and everything.
Yeah.
But on the backstage we had Dyno with B-tuning and RS engineers and LCE performance. And they helped me building this car like it is now. So the tuner and everything is about Dyno, and the hardware installation and everything we
Dominic.
did. It's Dominic's place, yes. And Dirk
Dirk.
built my gearbox.
Dirk.
It holds.
I think I can say without any doubt that this is probably Europe's craziest huracan right now. And from what I know with Ule, it's gonna get even crazier, so stay tuned, I guess. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and yeah, I'm happy that I don't have to drive passenger with this anymore because I'm sweating so much. See you guys in the next video. Also, I see you all in the next video, I guess. So see you guys.
I don't care if I'm tired or I'm yawning. I don't care if I'm tired or I'm yawning. I don't care if I'm tired or I'm yawning.